happiest marriages are to those who have no degree. Trust me. Some of the happiest marriages are to those who have no qualification. The man, if his deen is good, his character is good, reasonable, responsible person, get him married. How?
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Alisha Idayu and you can call me Ayu. From this video, I know that in Islam, people should marry someone based on their attitude and knowledge about Islam, not about face, health, wealthy, and status. I also understand that parents can't force their child to marry someone they want to and not listen to their child's opinion. I think the best way is parents should give some advice, some tips, or some suggestion and not force them because it's prohibited in Islam. Lastly, I understand that people should choose the best person for marriage by their attitude, hardworking, and knowledge about Islam because it can guarantee their long-lasting happiness. That's all for me. Thank you.
Affect you, the sacrifice. The sacrifice that you have made for your spouse is what will increase you in value. And the sacrifice that your spouse has made for you is what will increase him or her in value. So you need to sacrifice. What did I sacrifice? Not just my wealth, not just my time, but my kindness, meaning I need to be kind, my heart. I need to say good words. And I'm encouraging even the older people to go and try it out. It works.
Salam sejahtera and a very good day to everyone. My name is Chia. From a perspective of a non-Muslim, I have learned something brand new from the video we have chosen. The first thing that impressed me is Islam encouraged us to express love to our spouse every day. As stated in the video, every day is Valentine's Day for Muslims. Expressing love shouldn't be on one day only. It should be every day because that is your husband or your wife. You marry her because you love her. Just tell him you love him. Besides that, Islam also encourages us to respect each other in our marriage. With a good attitude, marriage can last long. Also, your behavior will affect your children. Parents are role models of their children. If you act nicely, your children will learn from you. And that is the responsibility of a parent to educate their child. In a nutshell, Islam encourages us to express our love in marriage and also take our responsibilities as a parent when you have a child. That's all from me. Thank you.
People sometimes think that, my wife should do as I say. No, sometimes you should do as she says as well. Where you are wrong and she is right, she has the right to correct you. In fact, it is her duty to correct you. You are the spouse. She will earn Jannah if she corrects you.
Good morning. I'm Madan Manisegaran from Class C. My part is from the 30th minute till the 40th minute of the video. The main idea of this part is about communication between husband and wife, daily in their house. Not even in their house, maybe in the public. Firstly, wife is not the only one that needs to listen to their husband, but the husband as well as needs to listen to what their wife has to say. He should respect her opinion and should not be the boss of the house, where he must not be bossy and his decision is the final. Furthermore, both the spouse has their own rights to speak, where one shouldn't stop the other from speaking. Other than that, the wife should directly tell the husband once he does any mistake and vice versa. Other than that, the wife should not fear the husband when correcting him. This is because usually husband is the one who dominates the wife. But he is not perfect all the time. He just wants that whatever he say is the last word. However, there are also certain wives who dominates the husband, and there should not be anything like that. So, good communication between husband and wife will ease the problem and lead a wonderful life. Thank you.
Some people misinterpret the term kindness to the mother as meaning obey her even when she is wrong. Your mother is a human being, a lovely human being. Yes, we did say you serve her. We did say you will be kind to her, mashallah. But when she's making a mistake, you must be a man to say, Mom, I love you so much. But you know what? This is wrong, man. You cannot do this, Mom. Please don't do this. You are messing up things. And don't go and say, my wife complained to me about you, because now you're messing.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Aminah Syafi'i. From that video, I learned that after we get married, we still have to treat our mom as before, as she is one of the most important people in our life. But nowadays, most men mistreat their wife because they, the husband, always follow what exactly their mother said or asked them to do, although they know that their mom's actions are wrong because of their respect to their mom. But this is completely wrong. It is because the husband must do something or advise his mom that her action is wrong. Yes, it is true that we must obey our mom, but not all. If something is wrong, the husband must say to her mom, "Mom, this is not right." As a result, the husband can maintain a good bond with his mom and his lovely wife. That's all from me. Thank you.
The children are such a great gift of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but there's no point to say my daughter is gorgeous and the way you dress her is totally against the instruction of Allah. Who gave you the daughter? Who gave you the son? What type of school have you sent your child to? We are not saying you need to send your child to a school where the education is unacceptable, but something where the moral values are also held up. The child comes out with responsibility, respect, knowing how to speak, knowing how to abstain from the evil that is being advertised across the globe today.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Nur Shazza Farzana binti Mama Ali. Today I'm going to present about how to educate children in Islamic way. Children are a great blessing from Allah. With their tender heart, children can be more into righteous people only with a positive and tender approach. Islam considers children to be an amanah given to the family, and it's obligatory for the family to raise a child in a righteous manner. Why should not favor one child and another? In Islam, both male and female should be treated equally and should be loved and cherished. The children have certain rights over their parents. It is the family obligation to shelter, educate, support, nurture, and many more. A great child is not in a term of beauty, wealth, great school, and so on. But when we educate our child to be a great person, for example, they know a lot about Islam and apply it in their life. The duty of every parent is to train their children in the right way. Training means teaching and guiding. It is not enough for the parents to only take care of physical need of the child. They need to give the child an awareness and knowledge, help them to gain good characteristics and develop a virtuous personality, such as training of children has a great benefit to the child as well as the society in which he will live. Although many people have an influence in the training of a child, the first and the most important trainers are the parents. All in all, parent is the main reason that will influence the children's personality and behavior. So, parents need to show the great example to the children so that the children will grow up and have a good personality and better life.
If you have committed a crime, that is one thing, but you are teaching your children how to commit a crime that they will commit in a bigger way. This is why I encourage people who want to get married. If you want to get married to someone, go and look at their parents. Look at how they are living. If their parents are living correctly, with beauty, with respect, with honor, it would mean that they have learned beauty, respect and honor. But if their parents are fighting like cats and dogs, and if their parents are swearing each other, and there is a relationship that is totally absurd, then it does not mean the child is bad. No, it doesn't. But there is a likelihood that the child might have qualities of that nature, especially.
Assalamualaikum and hi everybody. My name is Muhammad Umar bin Nur Azlan. So, what I got from this video is parents is a guideline and role model for their children. They are the key to becoming a happy family. If the parents do a bad thing, children will also follow them. For example, the Mufti said if the parents have committed crimes, their children will commit most significant crimes. He then said that if you want to get married, we have to look at our spouse parents. It is not like if the parents are bad, the children must be bad. But if they keep fighting and swearing at each other, the children might have qualities of that kind nature. From what I understand, the parents must be the perfect role for their children. If they have such problems as fighting, they shouldn't swear to each other in front of their children. Instead, they should keep it private and find the best solution as soon as possible so that no one is hurt. What will their children feel when they do that? They might try to do something to run away from the problem. For example, they will find someone else as their reference, or even worse, they will do things like run away from home and stay at their friend's house. This will break the bonding of the family, which is the most important thing to build the happy family. That's why parents should always look happy and love each other in front of their children. For me, the family will be happier if the parents are happy. So, the conclusion is the parents should be good and have some tolerance for each other as they are the role model for their children. That's all from me. Thank you.
Make sure that you understand. You have a problem, speak, talk to her, use your mind, your brain, convince her with some means. And if she has a problem with you, the same applies. She needs to talk to you. And don't ever reveal your problems to someone online. Never ever. It's the biggest mistake you could make.
Hi, my name is Anis Zulaika binti Muhammad Zaini. So, what I got from the video is do's and don'ts. The spouses need to know when they are having a problems. Alright, first of all, as we know, in life there's an up and downs. Same goes to marriage. Sometimes we are happy and sometimes we will be having a problems. So, the spouses should know how to solve their problems with a wise way. There are many ways that the Mufti said, but I'm going to talk only several of it. First, when the spouses are having a problems, they must do a discussion and talk from heart to heart. The one who made the problem should explain it carefully to their spouse. Use your mind to persuade them and tell them about it so that he or she can understand you and don't misunderstanding you. Next, nowadays, there's a lot of people love to share their problems on social media. So, this is what the spouses should not do. Don't you ever reveal your problems on social media or telling someone that you met online about it and asking them for some advices. We don't really know them. We don't know their character. We don't know what is on their mind. They might have a feeling for you and might take this chance to ruin your marriage. They will give you a bad advices just only to get you. So, please don't use third party to solve your own problems. So, for the conclusions, for married couples, if you have a problems, try to solve it by yourself. Try to solve it as long as you can. In addition, please don't directly decide to divorce if you are fighting or having some problems. Know that divorce is something that God does not like. Thank you.